Natural Resources Session 4. In this module, we are going to learn about the two types of breeze, sea breeze and land breeze, and formation of rain. Soil gets heated up more faster than air and water, and this causes the air above land to get heated up more than the air above water. During day, the heated air above the land starts rising, creating a low pressure area above land. This causes air to move from region of higher pressure over the sea to a low pressure area over the land, creating a sea breeze. This is the reason why land near sea gets cooler fast. At night, since soil cools faster during the night, the air above the land is cooler than the air above the sea. This causes air to move from a high pressure area, that is from the land, to a low pressure area over the sea, creating a land breeze. However, it is not only the temperature but some other factors that are equally important. Rotation of the earth, the presence of mountains, altitude are the other factors which helps in the formation of winds. So the uneven heating of the earth's atmosphere, the rotation of the earth, the presence of mountains on the earth, the altitude, all other factors that affect the formation of winds. The atmosphere also plays a vital role in the formation of rain. When the water bodies are heated during the day, a large amount of water evaporates and rises up. And some water vapor also get into the atmosphere due to biological activities like transpiration. We know what is transpiration? The loss of water from the plants or from the aerial parts of the plants in the form of water vapor through the stomata is called as transpiration. And this water vapor collected in the atmosphere rises, and once it cools and condenses, it forms tiny droplets of water, and this appears as clouds. When the tiny droplets of water join together to form bigger droplets of water, they fall down as rain, snow, or hail. So once again, let me explain with the help of this picture. The water which is getting evaporated from water bodies and also by transpiration rises above to the higher levels of atmosphere, and it cools down to form tiny droplets, and these droplets form the clouds. And when these droplets becomes heavier, it just pours down in the formation, or they join together to form bigger drops of water, and thus pours down in the form of rain, snow, or hail. The air plays a vital role in the formation of rain. The water bodies gets heated up during the daytime, and this water evaporates into the air in the form of water vapor. The hot air rises and carries the water vapor with it. As the air rises, it gets cooled, and this causes the water vapor to condense into tiny droplets of water. When the droplets grow bigger, they fall down as rain, and this process is called as precipitation. When the temperature is low, precipitation may occur in the form of snow, sleet, or hail. In many parts of India, the rain is brought by seasonal winds called as monsoons. And there are two types of monsoons: the southwest monsoon and the northeast monsoon. The southwest monsoon brings the maximum amount of rainfall in India. Dear children, in this module we learnt about the formation of sea breeze and land breeze, and also the formation of rain. Thank you.